Good evening, family and friends, and welcome to the City of Suffolk and Kings Fork High School. On behalf of the men and women of Suffolk Fire and Rescue, I would like to welcome you to the commencement and badge pinning ceremony for Hampton Roads Fire Academy, Class 70 and 71. Please take a brief moment to silence any electronic devices. I am Battalion Chief Kyle Hale, and I will proudly serve as the Master of Ceremonies for this evening's celebration. It is so humbling to see a tremendous outpouring of support for our graduates. Thank you all very much for being with us this evening. At this time, I would like to invite our graduates to join us in the auditorium. If you are able, please stand and remain standing while we welcome Hampton Roads Fire Academy, Class 70 and 71. Hampton Roads Fire Academy, Class 70, the Fire Ants, escorted by Captain Ray Willett and Master Firefighter Mary Riddick. Hampton Roads Fire Academy, Class 71, the Phoenix Company, escorted by Captain Dave Creekmore and Lieutenant Ryan Foster. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors in addition to the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave
Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you to the Suffolk Fire and Rescue Honor Guard for the presentation of colors, and thank you to Master Firefighter Morgan Reed for that moving rendition of our national anthem. At this time, I would call upon our chaplain, Senior Firefighter Josh Baker, to offer the invocation. Chaplain Baker.
Well, good evening. Before us stands new firefighters, men and women ready to serve with courage and commitment. As they begin this journey, may they never lose sight of the values that define the fire service culture: integrity, moral character, work ethic, pride, courage, loyalty, respect, and compassion. Let us pray. Lord, the work of a firefighter and EMT is both demanding and dangerous. We ask that you keep our new brothers and sisters safe. You guard them from harm as they serve with honor and bravery. We are grateful for the sacrifices that they have already made, for the countless hours of training, the missed family events, meals, and the sleepless nights that they will endure. Bless them for their willingness to put others first. Lord, we lift up their families, their anchors, their support, their source of strength. As these recruits serve our community, may their loved ones find peace in your protection and comfort, and in your presence while they wait for their safe return. Tonight, we also give thanks for those who have served before them, for the retired, the ill, and those no longer with us. May their stories, their service, and their legacy inspire those new recruits to carry the flame with honor. Almighty God, bless all who wear the uniform. Grant them courage, perseverance, and unwavering determination. Help us in the fire service to use the gifts that you've given us to meet the needs we face, especially the needs of those we serve. Lord, I ask that you watch over these recruits, keep them safe as they risk their lives to protect others. Give them strength for every challenge ahead and fill their hearts with peace. Guide their actions, protect their paths, and let their work reflect your will. Empower them to serve with integrity and compassion in the name of all that is good, noble, honest, and true. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Baker, for your words and for blessing over this ceremony. We would like to take a moment to honor our men and women in uniform. Will any retired or active duty military personnel please stand? Thank you for your service to our country. Would any retired fire service, law enforcement, or EMS personnel please stand and be recognized? Thank you. I would like to recognize our elected officials, city leadership, constitutional officers, and distinguished guests in attendance this evening. When I call your name, if you could briefly stand or wave to be recognized. Please hold your applause till the end. Our mayor, the Honorable Mr. Mike Duman. Okay. Council member, Mr. Leroy Bennett. Council member, Mr. John Rector. Council member, Ms. Ebony Wright. Our city manager, Mr. Kevin Hughes. Our clerk of the court, Mr. Randy Carter. Our commissioner of the revenue, Ms. Susan Draper. Our Commonwealth attorney, Ms. Narendra Plez. Our director of economic development, Ms. Janet Days. Our fire chief, Michael Baraki. Police chief, Danny Bowie. Sheriff David Miles. Deputy city treasurer, Andrew Owen. I would also like to recognize our area fire chiefs with us this evening. Chesapeake Fire Chief Sam Gilisano. Smithfield Fire Chief Jason Stallings. Windsor Volunteer Fire Department, Chief Scott. Carrollton Volunteer Fire Department, Chief Hickman. Thank you all for being with us this evening and for your continued support of our great city. It is with great pleasure that I now invite our Fire Chief, Michael Baraki, to the podium to provide opening remarks. Chief Baraki.
Thank you, Chief Hale. Tonight is a celebration. Mayor Duman, Vice Mayor Ward, members of City Council, elected officials, Mr. Hughes, city leaders, distinguished guests. It's my honor to present to you 32 graduates of Hampton Roads Fire Academy Class 70 and 71. On behalf of the 337 professional firefighter, paramedics, administrative professionals, and officers of Suffolk Fire and Rescue, Deputy Chief James Dickens and Deputy Chief Dave Harrell and I stand together to welcome the graduates of HRFA 70 and 71 and their family and friends. Welcome to graduation. Tonight would not be possible without Chief Hale and his incredible training staff. Chief Dickens, you and your training bureau have delivered to Chief Harrell and operations 32 well-prepared, able, willing graduates to immediately integrate into operations and to serve our citizens with pride and honor. Thank you, Chief. Thank you to Human Resource Director Jessica Stallings and everyone in Human Resources, to include Mark Odom. And yes, Mark, I'm going to ask you to stand, please. Mark, if you would. And as you stand, is Chief Brogland here tonight? I don't know if he is or not, but you and Chief Brogland work so well together with our administrative offices to get these recruits here, so thank you so much. Mark, it's a pleasure. Thank you. Over the past 13 months, these graduates have learned the basics of being a fire and rescue professional. From fire suppressions to advanced pre-hospital emergency medicine, to technical rescue, hazmat response, to rescue operations, and vehicle extrication. They are prepared to continue their careers and serve for many years to come. To the 32 graduates of HRFA 70 and 71, tonight's a celebration. Our storied history began in 1884. For the past 141 years, the bell has rung, the doors have gone up, the trucks have gone out, or the horses. And Fernandez, that might be your legacy. You rode a horse, I believe, back in the day. And have responded to emergencies in Suffolk. Although many changes have occurred over the past 141 years, one theme remains: serving with pride. This flag, and if you noted the flag when the honor guard came up, it would be to your right facing the stage, to our left. That flag sits in our museum. And it says, serving with pride. This flag is a symbol of our department and not only represents the past, it forecasts our future. At the bottom of the flag it says, serving with pride. That means it captures what we want our firefighters, officers, administrative professionals to deliver each and every day. Serving is the essence of leadership. We serve so that others can live. Pride is a feeling of continuing to work with others who have paved the path so that we can forge the future in the next chapter of this great department. I was so moved when I saw this flag and its meaning, I wanted to capture that symbolism in a challenge coin. Each of you tonight, 32 graduates, will receive the Chief's Challenge coin. That's depicted on the right side of that slide. This coin is only handed over to those who have earned recognition of distinguished service. The front of the coin is a depiction of the flag with the word "Serving with Pride" embossed in there. The past 13 months, your dedication, commitment, blood, sweat, tears have earned you not only this coin, but an assignment on the floor in operations to continue your distinguished service. The back of the coin has 4 words: honor, dedication, tradition, and courage. These words circle the American flag. I feel anyone who serves in the American Fire Service also serves America. One stripe on the American flag is embossed in red. This was my way of merging the American flag with those who serve the citizens of Suffolk. Suffolk firefighters and paramedics serve with pride, honor, and dedication while respecting the sacrifices of those who have served in the past. For the graduates of Class 70 and 71, I remember when we all came together for the first time on Benton Road at City Orientation. with human resources. Mark was there and the training staff. I can tell you, I thought, oh my God, what have we got ourselves into? I thought I had to go back to the city manager's office and ask for a redo, a reboot. But that's why tonight's a celebration, because y'all did it. You made it. This training staff, y'all did it. You made it. Thank you so much. You are no longer recruit firefighters. You're firefighters. Over my left shoulder will be a brief snapshot of the last 30 days in Suffolk Fire Rescue. Over these 30 days, your department has run 1,800 calls for service, requiring over 4,200 apparatus responses to a litany of emergencies. You will see celebrations, new station dedication, and a new rescue placed into service. You'll see fires, vehicle crashes with pins, special operation Marine calls, and you, Class 70 and 71, integrated into the operations and celebrations of your department. You will not see the cardiac arrests, the penetrating traumas, and the other critical emergency medical incidents because of HIPAA, but you will engage in these calls, many of these calls, for sure. You will see the honor, dedication, tradition, and courage of your colleagues serving at the tip of the spear, serving on the streets of Suffolk. You are prepared for your first shift in operations. Your training staff has made sure that you have the foundation and the skills to do it for real. You are now in rare company of being part of a profession that requires you to give of yourself above others. You will give of yourself so that others may live, because firefighters serve without hesitation and without judgment. Day, night, weekends, holidays, you will serve our citizens with pride and honor. To do this, you must be dedicated to the craft of firefighting and quality critical care, pre-hospital, emergency medicine. Dedication is what is important to your future in this noble profession. You will inject yourself into situations that are not scripted, not easily mitigated, and highly dynamic. Scenes move fast, but with experience, these scenes slow down. You will be asked to dedicate yourself to serve and provide solutions to our citizens who cannot solve their problem, need, or emergency. As you progress in your career, you will learn the art of critical decision-making. Decisions are not isolated or exclusive to your assigned officer or senior firefighter. You will learn and be expected to make skillful judgments with decisive importance. Being skillful means you are committed to continuing to learn, train, and educate yourself, because your initial training is just that, initial. Strive to master your profession, but remember, you'll never be perfect. As you can see, and for everyone in the audience who has ever wondered if being a firefighter or paramedic is like Chicago Fire or Fire Country, it certainly is not. Visibility is hampered. The screams are real. Slipping on transmission fluid while you cut a car, transversing the woods of Route 58 to educate a pinned family, rolling hose at 3 a.m., and going back to the firehouse to clean hose, clean your tools, and clean your air pack, only to go right back out. That's the real fire service. And you'll do this again and again and again in your career. You'll be tired when you get home after a 24-hour shift. You'll be tired after your 15th call, after your midnight runs, after stretching lines, after CPR, lifting moving patients, calculating and giving critical care medication that 1 microgram will either save a patient's life or end their life, transporting patients to hospitals throughout the region, pulling ceilings, opening walls, cleaning and restocking equipment, and everything else that goes into the job. There is no glamour in this job. There is only pride and honor of giving, providing, and serving those in need, your respect, your care, and your skills. Perfection is not your goal. Being skillful and strategic with your decisions is expected. You are expected to continually refine your art of firefighting and critical care, pre-hospital, emergency medicine. Being of decisive importance describes the criticality of your decisions. Judgment defines why human beings are on fire trucks and medic units. Search right, search left, enter, don't enter, open the roof, open the window, tube, don't tube, cut the A-post, push the dash. Those are decisions that you'll make because of judgment, but you'll based on your skill and the art of decision-making. Decisions defining our craft. Your decisions save lives, and once you cross the stage, you'll be expected to make these decisions. Decisiveness is often hampered and limited by time. Time is your enemy. For those in need who cannot breathe, those who are in cardiac arrest, those pinned or crushed in their vehicle, and those whose house or business is on fire. When serving on these fire trucks and medics, improving your skills and dedication of making decisions will increase your ability to decide and execute in a timely manner. Each shift, each call, each interaction, and your continued training and education will improve your ability to make judgment-based decisions. Time matters. Remain a student of the job. Finally, as I turn the stage over to our city manager, Mr. Kevin Hughes, I would like to thank Chief Dickens, Chief Harrell, and everyone from Fire Administration and Fire Training for supporting HRFA Class 70 and 71. God bless the graduates, their families and friends, and the firefighters and paramedic and officers of Suffolk and Fire and Rescue. Mr. Hughes, welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It is quite the day for celebration. What I plan to do today is you're going to hear lots of words of wisdom from the leaders here today, and so I'm going to share with you what I get to share first as Deputy City Manager, currently as Interim City Manager, with the new employees that come to the City of Suffolk. I'm reminded by my family that the best speech is a short speech. So that being said, I wish you congratulations to the class of 70 and 71. I want to thank you for choosing a life of service. I want to thank you for choosing the City of Suffolk. I have the distinct pleasure and honor to work alongside and lead 1,600 employees that work and try to make the City of Suffolk a better place and a special location, and that is now part of your profession. I've found my time in the City of Suffolk extremely rewarding, challenging, as well as fulfilling, and it is my hope that you find similar fulfillment when you work at the City of Suffolk. I can share with you that the leadership at City Hall, as well as at Fire and Rescue, is going to do everything that they can to ensure you're well-trained, and there's a team environment, and you find this a very welcoming location and a profession in the City of Suffolk. I would request, as you move forward, to find a foundation in honesty and accountability. Those are the foundations that we try to hold dear for our citizens to make sure that, again, Suffolk is a special place. So with that, again, I congratulate you. I congratulate our leadership at Suffolk and Fire and Rescue, and I want to welcome you to Team Suffolk. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce Mayor Mike Duman.
Well, good evening, everyone. What a great evening. Tonight we gather to celebrate an extraordinary milestone, the graduation of Hampton Roads Regional Fire Academy's classes 70 and 71. I thought of 70 and 71. I actually graduated a couple years before that. I won't tell you what I graduated from. To our 32 dedicated recruits, congratulations on reaching the achievement and on joining one of the most notable callings in our community. You have chosen a profession that demands unwavering commitment, courage, and a selfless readiness to respond, day or night, whether seen or unseen. As the legendary Chief Edward Coker once said, when a man becomes a fireman, his greatest act of bravery has been accomplished. What he does after that is all in the line of work. Your journey continues each day, not for recognition, but for service. While others run from danger, you will be the ones running toward it. That spirit sets you apart and earns the enduring respect and gratitude of the citizens that you protect. We also honor the families standing behind you. Thank you for sharing your loved ones with us, for the late nights, missed holidays, and the quiet sacrifices made in the name of public safety. Your support and strength are essential to the success of this mission. Firefighting is more than a career. It is a tradition, a brotherhood and sisterhood bound by trust, teamwork, and a shared sacrifice. In Suffolk Fire and Rescue, we say it best, and we see it on all our trucks, our family protecting yours. That's not just a motto, it is a promise. Tonight, you join a proud legacy of service, standing watch over our community as part of this family. Take pride in the responsibility you've accepted. Challenges will come, as the chief stated. Some of you cannot yet imagine, but you have the heart, the training, and the determination to meet them. serve with pride, professionalism, and passion. Once again, congratulations, graduates. The entire city stands with you as you begin this journey. Be positive, be alert, and above all, be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Baraki, Mr. Manager, and Mr. Mayor for your words, your vision, and your continued support of public safety. I would ask us all to observe a brief moment of silence in remembrance of the fallen firefighters who have made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. Thank you. Again, my name is Kyle Hale, and I'm the Battalion Chief of Training for Suffolk Fire and Rescue. I would like to begin by addressing a few special groups that had a large part in making this night possible. First and foremost, to the families of our recruit firefighters. These 32 recruits would not be sitting up here if it was not for the support system they had in the home. I can say that with the utmost confidence. It takes a village. Success at any level takes a strong support system in the home. Each one of our 32 recruits owes a debt of gratitude for your patience and support during their Fire Academy journey. A round of applause for the families. To the senior leadership team in our organization, Fire Chief Michael Baraki, Deputy Fire Chief James Dickens, Deputy Fire Chief David Harrell, and our command staff. Thank you all very much for your support. From your vision to your operational and financial support, day in and day out, you provided the backing to ensure these recruits received a world-class training program. Thank you, gentlemen. To my firefighters in the back of the room, to all my brothers and sisters lining this auditorium, from the burn team who work tirelessly in the most extreme environments while orchestrating our live fire training, to the core group of EMS instructors whose dedication and expertise help guide the success of our EMS program, you are my Army. And this does not happen without you. The Training Bureau and these 32 recruits owe a tremendous amount of thanks to each of you for assisting our instruction throughout the year. Thank you. To the training staff, you all deliver a top-tier program and are a leader in the Commonwealth. I value each and every one of you beyond words. I am blessed and thankful to be surrounded by such a great team of leaders. Your dedication, your example, and your consistency have shaped these recruits into the men and women we see before us. Thank you. Lastly, to the spouses and families of my training staff, delivering a top-tier program over the course of many months demands a tremendous effort and sacrifice. Too often, that sacrifice comes at the expense of family dinners, a child's soccer game, or time simply spent together. Your patience, your understanding, and willingness to give us the latitude to step away and focus on the job is deeply appreciated. You are as much a part of this success as anyone in the room tonight, so thank you to the families of my training staff. I will end with a message to Class 70 and Class 71. I am proud of each and every one of the 32 of you, not just this evening, but throughout this entire process. You started with 39, and through mental, physical, and emotional challenges, the 32 of you proved to yourselves, to me, to your fire chief, and to each other that you have what it takes to do this job. You have chosen a career in public service. From the moment you made that choice, it was no longer about you, it became about the mission. the mission to serve others, to protect lives and property, and to endure sacrifice. The fire service stands on a proud foundation built upon a lineage rich in tradition, honor, and pride. Crossing the stage tonight is a true moment of symbolism. And in that moment, each of you will transition from recruit to firefighter. A dear friend and mentor of mine, Fire Lieutenant Michael David Turner, has an email signature, and it reads, "To whom much is given, much is expected." This message is from Luke chapter 12, verse 48. With that, the phrase, "To whom much is given, much is expected," means that those who have been blessed with advantages, talents, or resources are expected to use them to benefit others and to contribute positively to the world. This verse implies a sense of responsibility and accountability that comes with having more than others. In this moment, the 32 of you have been placed through a rigorous training program that has provided you with a foundation of talents, skills, and abilities and resources that civilians will not have in the face of chaos. This oath, the badge, that patch, your commitment, and our obligation, each of you are entrusted with an expectation that you will serve the citizens and each other to the highest degree possible within your training and capabilities. The fundamentals and techniques developed throughout this training academy shall serve as your springboard to growth. It is your foundation. Each of you must now make a commitment to a lifetime of learning, not just for the job, but for your families, your brothers and sisters, and the citizens of Suffolk. It is your obligation. You have a duty to the citizens to be into this job, to be a student of the craft, to commit to a mindset of mastering the basics. And it means to have a plan. Just relying on luck or a great personality is not enough. My son's baseball coach always says, have a plan before you get in the batter's box. Have a plan. I've heard it a million times. Come on, Benny, have a plan when you get in there. When you walk across the stage tonight, have a plan. Today, in this moment, and in that seat, you are in the on-deck circle. Not like in Blue Card, but you're in the on-deck circle. And tonight, when you cross the stage, you are at the plate. When you report to operations in your duty assignment, you will be respectful, you will be intentional, and you will be authentic, and you will be a sponge, and you will have a plan. And your plan can be simple. Refine your skill set, hone your craft, and step into your new role as a capable and functional member of your fire company. I promise each of you, there are a group of dedicated men and women in this auditorium and out on those streets right now that will help you. They will guide you, they will mentor you, they will support you, and they will lead you. In closing, to whom much is given, much is expected. And I am proud to know that each one of you will rise to that occasion and answer that call. Congratulations to Recruit Class 70 and 71, and try not to blink. At this time, I would ask that our leadership team please exit the stage briefly while we prepare for remarks from the class president. I am pleased to welcome to the podium the class president for the Hampton Roads Fire Academy, Class 70, Recruit Cooper Gavin.
Good evening, everyone. To the families, friends, instructors, and most importantly, my fellow graduates, thank you for being here today. This moment isn't just the end of a chapter, it's the beginning of a lifetime commitment, one of service, sacrifice, and strength. When we first stepped into the academy, we were a group of individuals, nervous, excited, and unsure of what was ahead. We came from different backgrounds, each with our own reasons for wanting to join the Suffolk Fire and Rescue family. But over time, through early mornings, late afternoons, PT, 2-minute drills, blacked out masks, and soaking wet gear, we forged something more than just skills. We built a brotherhood and a sisterhood. We became a team. We learned how to pull hose lines, force doors, ventilate roofs, but most importantly, how to rely on one another. Because firefighting is not just about what you can do, it's about what we can do together. No one gets through a burning structure alone. No one succeeds in this job without trust. We have been tested physically, mentally, and emotionally. We have been pushed beyond our limits, and we've endured. Every scar, every sore muscle, every moment of doubt we have overcame the last 13 and a half months has brought us here today. And now we leave this academy as not just graduates, but as firefighters. But let's be clear, earning our badge doesn't mean the learning stops. It means it only just begun. The real classroom is out there, on the streets, in the smoke, and under pressure. Out there, people won't care what grade we got in our final exam, who had the fastest combat challenge time, or who our class leadership was. They'll care that we show up, that we stay calm, that we act decisively, and that we carry them out of the fire. To all our instructors, training staff, and guest instructors, thank you for going above and beyond to ensure we've had everything we needed and more. You didn't just teach us how to fight fire, you taught us how to carry ourselves with confidence. You gave us your time, your knowledge, and in many cases, your wisdom earned from years on the job. That legacy now becomes ours to uphold. To our families, thank you for standing by us, for dealing with late night stories and early morning alarms, for worrying but still supporting, for understanding why we chose this life. And lastly, to my fellow graduates from class 70 and 71, congratulations, we did it. From this day forward, we wear a uniform that means something. And every time we put it on, we carry a responsibility far greater than ourselves. Let us never forget why we chose this path. Let's go out there and make this count. Thank you, and stay safe. If you would direct your attention to the screen for Class 70's class video.
Thank you, Recruit Gavin, and thank you for your leadership as the class president. I would like to ask Recruit Abigail Gillum and Recruit Noah French to come to the podium to provide remarks on behalf of HRFA Class 71.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming. It is an honor to be giving this speech on behalf of Class 71. I would be remiss in not also acknowledging Noah French, who not only acted as our VP, but also took on the responsibility of president the last few months while I was on the floor. I may be giving the speech for Class 71, but this honor is just as much his as it is mine. Thank you, Noah. I would like to thank Chief Baraki and all of Suffolk Fire and Rescue leadership here today. Throughout the Academy, we have witnessed the dedication and work put into making our jobs possible. So from Class 70 and 71, thank you. I would also like to thank the instructors and training staff, Battalion Chief Hale, Captain Willett, Lieutenants Pezel, Giannetti, Franco, Creekmore, Foster, and firefighters Barrett, Riddick, and of course, Firefighter of the Year, Instructor Matson. And every firefighter and medic who took their time to come out and teach throughout our academy. Thank you for not only teaching us how to be firemen, but instilling in us a love for the job and modeling what it means to be masters of our craft in this career. Thank you. Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank all of our family and friends here today. The last 12 months were not only a commitment for us, but for you as well. You picked us up when we were physically and emotionally spent and encouraged us to keep going. I certainly wouldn't be up here today if it wasn't for the support, encouragement, and love of my family and friends. So to all of our family and friends here today, thank you so much for all you have done and all you will continue to do for us as we continue in this career. We appreciate you more than you know. Finally, to my guys in Class 71, we finally made it. I won't lie, it wasn't an easy start, from missing par tags and pins to push-ups, but through blood, sweat, tears, and competition between squads, we went from a group of different ages and backgrounds with little in common to a class unified behind a single goal, accountable to something greater than ourselves. This is what we've been training for the last 12 months, finally trading in our red shirts for blue and receiving our first assignment. But before we do, I would like to leave us with this final challenge, because now is when the work really begins. When we walk across that stage and swear in as firefighters of the city of Suffolk, we inherit a legacy of pride, honor, and tradition, a legacy of men and women who run into the fire when others are running away and refuse to leave until the job is done. We are trusted to show up prepared on people's worst days when they call for help. It's not an easy job. Not everyone can do it, but we've shown the last few months we're not scared of a little heat. But remember, we may have made it to graduation, but we haven't made it yet. Stay humble, never stop learning. This is the best job in the world. Earn that seat every day. So when the moment arises and those tones drop, and it is asked, "Who shall I send?" you can say with faith and confidence, "Here I am, send me." On behalf of Class 71, if you would draw your attention to the screen, we hope you enjoy our class video. Thank you.
Thank you, Recruit Gillum and Recruit French, for a job well done. Would the leadership team please join me back on the stage? We have arrived at the awards presentation portion of the evening, but before we get to that, I would like to take a brief moment to highlight some of the life events we celebrated together during our academy journey. Within the training cadre, we promoted 4 of our own: Fire Captain David Creekmore, Fire Lieutenants Dan Pezel, Ryan Foster, and Lou Giannini. I'm very proud of each of you. A few other exciting events inside of our academy include Recruit James Fiorella and his wife Sarah as they celebrated the birth of a baby boy, Lucas. Congratulations to Recruit John Drury and his wife Stacy as they celebrated the birth of a daughter, Presley. Recruit Raymond Baez and his wife Michaela welcomed a baby girl named Rhea Grace just 1 week ago. Fire Lieutenant Lou Giannini, also known as G, and his wife Cassie gave birth to a baby girl, Charlie Wren. We also celebrated 2 marriages while in the academy. Congratulations to Recruit David Morgans and his wife Kayla on their marriage. Lastly, Recruit Dylan Millett Miller and his wife Aline were also married. Congratulations to everyone who celebrated a major life event during such a dynamic academy setting, and congratulations to all of the families. We now return to your regularly scheduled programming and the presentation of awards. I would like to ask program coordinators Lieutenant Manny Franco and Lieutenant Dan Pezel to stand for the presentation of awards. Throughout the academy, recruits are systematically tested both academically and physically. While there are stringent academic and physical standards that they must all exceed, some recruits have displayed excellence during the academy and should be recognized for their body of work. The academic award recognizes an individual who has obtained the highest overall grade average throughout the academy for both the fire and EMS curriculum combined. The Physical Fitness Award recognizes an individual who has shown consistent performance at the highest level during the physical fitness assessments. Benchmarks such as the 1.5 mile run, pull-ups, push-ups, air squats, and burpees are all measured. The recipient of the academic award for Class 70, the Fire Ants, Recruit Max Edwards. Great job, Max. The recipient of the Physical Fitness Award for Class 70, the Fire Ants, Recruit Jaquan Demian. Strong work, Recruit Demiel. Moving on to her for Class 71, the Phoenix Company. The recipient of the Academic Award for Class 71, Recruit John Drury. Congratulations, Recruit Brewer. The recipient of the Physical Fitness Award for Class 71, Recruit James Fiorella. Strong work to all of our recipients this evening. Thank you, Lieutenant Franco and Lieutenant Pezel. You may return to your seat. There is one last award that we will recognize this evening. This final presentation is a new award that means a great deal to our fire department and our fire department family. In honor of our late fire chief, Mark Robert Outlaw, and his great legacy, we have dedicated an award in his name. The Mark R. Outlaw Award of Excellence will be awarded to a recruit who has displayed exceptional dedication, performance, and service that exceeds the expectations set forth by the Hampton Roads Fire Academy. This honor will be awarded to a recruit who consistently goes above and beyond normal measure, has extreme attention to detail, is a proven leader, and displays the top qualities of a fire service professional. The Mark R. Outlaw Award of Excellence, though given for the first time, will be presented in every Suffolk Fire and Rescue Academy moving forward. For the inaugural presentation of the Mark R. Outlaw Award, it is my honor to call to the stage, escorted by Battalion Chief Stevie Johnson, Chief Outlaw's wife, and retired Suffolk Fire Captain, Miss Tracy Outlaw. Please stand. You may be seated. The Mark R. Outlaw Award of Excellence recipient for HRFA Class 70, Recruit Ian McMillan. The Mark R. Outlaw Award of Excellence recipient for HRFA Class 71, Recruit Sydney Stubenrock. Thank you to Chief Outlaw's family for allowing us to honor his great legacy. I would now ask Fire Chief Michael Baraki and Deputy Fire Chief James Dickens to prepare for the presentation of certificates and station assignments. Captain Willett, please prepare Class 70 to take the stage to receive their certificates and duty assignments. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing for the first time ever, no longer labeled a recruit, but a City of Suffolk firefighter, Firefighter Benjamin Bilbrey, Engine 5, A shift. Firefighter Casey Cruz, Engine 6, C shift. Firefighter Jaquan Demiel, Engine 3, B shift. Firefighter Max Edwards, Engine 11, A shift. Firefighter Cooper Gavin, Engine 3, C shift. Firefighter David Hollis Jr., Engine 11, C shift. Firefighter Ian McMillan, Engine 1, A shift. Firefighter Dylan Millette Miller, Engine 5, B shift. Firefighter Nehemiah Putnam, Engine 6, B shift. Firefighter Jackie Ray Jr., Engine 3, A shift. Firefighter Chase Ripley, Engine 5, C Shift. Firefighter Noah Rude, Engine 11, B Shift. Firefighter Raymond Baez, Engine 11, B Shift. Firefighter Emmy Yoder, Engine 6, B Shift. Congratulations to Class 70 and good luck in your new assignment. Captain Creekmore, please prepare Class 71 to take the stage to receive their certificates and duty assignments. Ladies and gentlemen, Firefighter Britton Arth, Engine 6, A Shift. Firefighter Caleb Bland, Engine 1, C Shift. Firefighter Brian Broggy, Engine 11, A Shift. Firefighter Andrew Conrad, Engine 3, B Shift. Firefighter Cohen Deal, Engine 1, B Shift. Firefighter John Drury, Engine 1, A shift. Firefighter James Fiorella, Engine 5, A shift. Firefighter Noah French, Engine 11, C shift. Firefighter Abigail Gillum, Engine 5, B shift. Firefighter Brandon Harlow, Engine 3, A shift. Firefighter Bakari Jarrett, Engine 5, C shift. Firefighter David Morgans, Engine 10, B shift. Firefighter Trent Preddy, Engine 3, C shift. Firefighter Peyton Rose, Engine 6, C shift. Firefighter Gage Ruane, Engine 5, B shift. Firefighter Sidney Stubenraw, Engine 1, C shift. Firefighter Simon Washington, Engine 6, A shift. And last but certainly not least, firefighter, hang on, Tammy, don't do it yet. I need to say something about dedication. Dedication is driving 110 miles to work twice a day for 13 and a half months. Dedication is spending 2 hours in your car each way to that fire academy. Dedication is traveling over 52,000 miles to walk across this stage. Dedication is spending 43 full days of your life behind the wheel for this moment. Dedication is doing all of that while having a family at home and a baby on the way. And if you are a good steward of routine vehicle maintenance, that is about 12 oil changes. Ladies and gentlemen, firefighter Stephen Wheelis, Engine 1 B shift. Congratulations to Class 71 and good luck in your new assignment. At this time, I would like to invite our clerk of the court, Mr. Randy Carter, to prepare for the oath of office. Mr. Carter, please approach the front of the auditorium. Captain Willett, please prepare Class 70 to line the front of the auditorium for the oath of office.
Please raise your right hands. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia, that you will faithfully and impartially discharge all the duties incumbent upon you as a firefighter with the City of Suffolk Department of Fire and Rescue, according to the best of your ability, so help you God? You may lower your hands.
Thank you, Mr. Carter. Would Class 70 badge pinners please approach the stage and wait to pin your firefighter? Class 70 badge pinners. Are we all here? At this time, please pin your firefighter. Congratulations to Class 70. Badge pinners, you may return. Class 70, you may return to your seat. Captain Creekmore, please prepare Class 71 for the oath of office. Class 71 badge pinners, please approach the stage and wait to pin your fire. Hang on. Got a little ahead of myself.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia, that you will faithfully and impartially discharge all the duties incumbent upon you as a firefighter with the City of Suffolk Department of Fire and Rescue, according to the best of your ability, so help you God? Thank you, President.
Thank you, Mr. Carter. Class 71 badge pinners, please approach the stage and wait to pin your firefighter. At this time, you may pin your firefighter. Thank you to all of the badge pinners. You may return. Class 71, please be seated. As we near the close of this wonderful occasion, I would like to invite our Fire Chief, Michael Baraki, to return to the podium for closing remarks.
Congratulations to the graduates of HRFA Class 70 and 71. You are now firefighters, and this has been a wonderful evening filled with honor, pride, and family. Congratulations, firefighters. Thank you to Suffolk Public Schools Superintendent Dr. John Gordon, Kings Fork Principal Mr. Derek Bryant, Chris Phillips, and Tammy up in the tower. Thank you so much for what you've done for us up there. You see media running around here. We have Val, Andy, Danny, and Kevin running around. Thank you guys for everything you did for us with the video, live streaming, and video production. As we close this great graduation, FDNY Fire Chief Eddie Crocker, I think the mayor mentioned one of his famous lines, but in 1910 he said, "I have no ambition in this world but one, that is to be a firefighter. This position may, in the eyes of some, appear to be a lowly one, but we who know the work which a firefighter has to do believe that this is a noble calling." Good night and God bless.
Thank you, Chief Baraki. I would call upon our chaplain, Senior Firefighter Josh Baker, to return to the podium for the benediction and the reading of the firefighter's prayer.
So we'll close with a prayer. Heavenly Father, we come before you with hearts full of gratitude, thanking you for guiding and protecting these brave men and women who stand before us today as graduates. You have equipped them with strength, courage, and wisdom to answer the call of service in the face of danger. We are in awe of their dedication, perseverance, and the sacrifices that they've made to serve others. Lord, as they embark on this new chapter of their journey, we ask that you continue to watch over them. Grant them the wisdom to make sound decisions, the courage to face the challenges ahead, and the compassion to help those in need. May they always serve with integrity, honor, and a spirit of selflessness, knowing that their work saves lives and brings hope. We ask for your protection over them and their families to keep them safe in every situation they encounter and give them peace in the hearts as they go forth. Let their training not just be physical and mental, but spiritual, drawing strength from your love and grace. May this new chapter in their lives be filled with purpose and fulfillment, and may they always remember that they are a part of a greater calling to serve, protect, and to make a difference. We give you thanks, Lord, for the gift of these graduates, and we ask for your continued blessing on their journey ahead. In your name we pray. Amen. As we gather, the firefighter's prayer was written by a gentleman by the name of Alvin William Lynn. He was actually from Wichita, Kansas. He joined the fire department in 1947, served in World War II, and retired in 1975. He passed away in March 31st of 2004. He earned the nickname of Smokey when he was 15 years old after running into his grandfather's barn just to drive out his grandfather's Model T. He didn't want it to burn. The truck made it out, but his pants were on fire, quickly earning him the name of Smokey. This poem was originally in a book called The Celebration of Poets, and in 1958. And if you go to a fire station today, you will probably see a version of this at some point. Please feel free to follow along. The firefighter's prayer. When I am called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me the strength to save some life, whatever be its age. Help me to embrace a little child before it's too late. Enable me to be alert and hear the weakest shout, and quickly and effectively put the fire out. I want to fill my calling to give me the best, to give the best in me, to guard my every neighbor and protect their property. And if accordance to my fate I am to lose my life, please bless with your protection hand my family and my wife. That's it.
Thank you, Chaplain Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our graduation ceremony this evening. Please stand and remain at your seat while our new firefighters are led out of the auditorium. Class 70 and 71 exit, please join us in the lobby for light refreshments and fellowship with your new fire department family. Thank you everyone for coming. Please drive safe and God bless.